Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Expert Legion here, and today we have gathered all the folders, all the documents. I'm gonna put them on screen since I myself have not gotten all of them, sadly. Especially this one over here I haven't been able to find, but thanks to the people in my Discord, they have been able to help me cover this redacted form. So let's get straight into it. So let's get into the NOS section, the special section. So there is 8 new folders, but the special section is all about the graveyard, okay? All about the graveyard, so don't worry about these. But NOS, let's get straight into NOS. This is NOS right here. This is Lady's Death. Now to get this, you need to die once and then use a revive token. Once you use a revive token, you can go like somewhere, there's a table. Before you go into the red portal, you go into next to the table, and that table has a document on it. Let's go ahead and grab that, pretty simple. You can read that in your own time. But here is the document on screen if you haven't gotten that. That's it for the Lady's Death. Now we're gonna move on to the redacted version of this, which is the Guardian Angel of the Banlands. So here's the document on screen. Alright, you guys can pause the video, you guys can read about it, it's up to you. Alright, that's the Guardian Angel of the Banlands. The lore is crazy, by the way. But that's it for the NOS. Now we're gonna move to the Hadao division. So when it comes to the Hadao one, the missing one is the deep sea bunnies. They're really cute, by the way. If you have encountered them in game, oh my god, they're so squishy. They really need to make a plushie out of that. If I had money, I would buy one. But here's the folder for the deep sea bunnies. How you can find these is that they spawn randomly. You know when you see them, right? It's a specific like room type. They'll make little cute noises. You can pet them, you can actually trade them your items, and they bring out something of greater value or lower value. But yeah, that's the deep sea bunnies. You can pause the video to read on the documents. But overall, we're gonna move on. From there, Hadao is complete, NOS is complete. Now we move to the monsters and the hazards. Now, little disclaimer, one of the monsters is currently disabled because it's very buggy. Alright, so I won't have that folder on, but when I do, I'll figure some way out to post it. But anyways, we're gonna move on to the monster, the things that you're going to encounter. First one will be the Redeemer, the thing that you can, the gun that you can pick up when you're looting. So here's the Redeemer file. You can pause the video to read this. So this is a reference to Decaying Winter. The gun Redeemer is a heavy hand cannon, if I remember correctly. I played that game before, really good game. So the Redeemer, what does it do? Well, when you pick it up, the monsters will force you to aim the gun at yourself. Yes, you have to spam E on keyboard. If you're on mobile, you spam your screen, and I'm not too sure on console. But what your objective is, you try to eliminate her. Okay, so make sure to spam as quick as you can to stop the influence. If you fail to do so, she will either knife you or you use your gun on yourself. Okay, so be careful with that. You can pause the video to read the files. But that's it for the Redeemer. Next up, we're gonna move on to the anti-personnel Doorstopper right here. So the I'm gonna call it the door landmine, the tripwire. So this tripwire, you'll see it before you enter the next door. So be careful with that, okay? So when you cross it, it will make like a little beeping sound and it will explode. You can trigger it without taking damage, as been shown by my friend Olive. What she did is she walked into the laser and she walked backward. Do not walk forward. When you walk forward, the explosion actually damaged you, but if you trigger and walk backward quickly, you won't take any damage. But there is another way. You can walk near the sensor close enough to where it's not triggering the laser, triggering the explosion, and you can disarm it when the UI shows up. And also, if you have friends nearby that stands by the tripwire, when you trigger it, it also explodes them. It doesn't kill you instantly. It deals 40 damage. So just be careful with that. You can pause the video to read about the anti-personnel Doorstopper, but I'm going to move on to our next guest in the list, the anti-personnel landmine. So the landmines, you can hear it. You can hear a sound it makes when you are far away. It still makes it makes a sound. It lets you know. The developer makes sure that you can hear it 100% clearly. Make it very obvious. I only step on this because I wanted the files. Okay, but when you see one, just don't step on it. Okay, just don't step on it. You step on it, it's gonna explode, and deals about the same damage as the tripwire. But yeah, you can pause the video to read about the documents. But the 7th file will be the Candlebrute. This guy is the massive version of the candle bearer, the ones that you encounter in the graveyard. Now, as you can see, the devs are a bit busy, and they do not have the motivation to write this, but you can see how to deal with it. Cannot be stopped by emergency light, slowed by light, and bait its punch before unlocking doors. So, that is for the Candlebrute. Those are the big ones. You don't encounter them until you see them in like a specific room. You know when you see it. But yeah, that's how you deal with it. There's not lore about, sadly, but eventually when there is lore about, I'll post a picture about on my Discord server. And again, that's only 7. The 8th one is the 8th monster is currently being disabled right now. So that's it for all the folders that you can get as of right now. If you guys have any questions, please put in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.